This is Lauren.
This is Trey.
And this
is the Partnership Podcast. Oh, na.
And we're back.
Okay. Reading a book right now. We're both book clubbing a book. What's it called again?
Intimacy and Desire.
Schnarch.
By David Schnarch.
David Schnarch. Okay.
It's so good, guys.
So, she's the expert. I do quick recaps. One of the things is low desire partner, high desire partner. Schnarch specifically talks about it in sex, where there's a high desire sexual partner, low desire sexual partner, and then the low desire sexual partner controls the sex. This got me percolating. What about other things in life other than sex? Which one in our relationship dynamic is the high desire partner, and which one is the low desire partner? And then I think, because then it becomes the low desire partner, it's not across the board where it now controls this. Because if, like, I don't know, the higher desire partner, let's chop it up.
Let's chop it up.
Let's chop it up, Lauren.
We did talk about this a couple months ago.
What?
HDP, LDP.
Correct.
But this is a revisiting, and now Trey has chewed on the information. Trey is actually a much deeper study than I am. he really falls down a black hole. I'm not meant to operate like that. He is. So it's always fun when Trey learns something that I've learned, and then he has actually better questions and more nuanced questions than I do. I'm like, shit, I didn't actually read it that deeply. So yeah, I've been thinking about this too. Higher desire partner, lower desire partner for travel.
Okay. Yeah, great. You are the higher desire partner for travel.
You think so? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I want to go to fucking Austin every 3 months so I can play golf and look at comedy and smoke weed walking down the street.
Right. And I'm like, let's go to Europe.
Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go to the Alps. Let's go this. Let's go, yeah.
Yeah, I would have this all the time. Yeah. So I think you control that. I think I moderate it. I think this is what I think, is that if I was in a different relationship, and this is where the premise is really interesting. If I was in a different relationship where my partner was a higher desire partner for travel, I'd be all over the fucking map.
Okay, yeah, but also there's more nuance to that, because now your business has taken off and you now have the means to travel, because travel costs thousands and thousands of dollars.
Right? So I couldn't take us on those trips before.
Well, yeah, or take yourself on those trips before without like financial assistance from me. So yeah, I think it's more nuanced than high desire, low desire. But you're definitely the high desire partner when it comes to, like, we're going to Europe because of you.
Right, because I let it. And yeah, we're only going to Europe now because of you. You have been the lower desire partner for it. You've told so many people I've only now felt the pull.
Correct.
Yeah. And I want Trey always listen to his pull. This is what's so interesting, is that, yes, you're right. When so many other things, especially in our partnership, there's freedom to just do the thing you want to do. So it does break down in our partnership. Hosting people in our home, I think I'm the higher desire partner for.
You're the higher desire partner for it, for sure. Like this last host season of Thanksgiving, Christmas, and did we do New Year's? No, we were in New York City for New Year's. It was a lot. You are the higher desire partner for that. Yeah. Just a lot. Okay. Here's one. Spaciousness versus urgency.
Your higher desire for spaciousness.
Right now, yeah.
I think I'm always higher desire for urgency.
Correct.
Which I do not think is good.
Yeah, my whole everything has gotten mixed up, like in a good way. Everything's gotten churned in the last 2 years for me. Where I have a hard time doing urgency right now. And I'm sure it shows. And it's scary for me, where it's, especially for a high desire partner for urgency, it's like, do I need to keep up with you? And so it feels scary to do check-ins with you of like, hey, babe, I can't go at this pace career-wise, travel-wise, like, do you need another man that can, like, keep up with you when it comes to these things? And you've reassured me that, like, I love your pace. Just like I need to reassure you right now, I love, there's certain things that it's like, that give me pause and scare me, as far as you working a bunch, you being low resiliency at the end of the day. Like, and these things have come out, and they've come out in hard ways, hard, nasty ways, but you're actually addressing them right now and looking at them, not because, I don't think me, but because it's like, I want more spaciousness. I have a lot of urgency right now. Is any of that accurate?
Yeah. But I think in the same way, this is where I do think these conversations are very fascinating, right? Is that the higher desire partner for anything, sex, travel, spaciousness, I would hope gets to help help the other partner to them entertain the thought of what could it look like to enjoy a little bit more of this thing that I actually do have a higher desire for. Whether it's spaciousness, thank you. Whether it's sex, thank you. Whether it's travel, thank me. When we look at this idea of a higher desire, lower desire partner, neither person is in the right or wrong. And as long as the thing that we are desirous of is good and right and true, Betty Martin, cool beans.
So it's almost, instead of keeping up, I need to look at it from a different scope.
Yeah, like paint me the picture of why spaciousness is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good.
You do. And
Yeah.
I did.
And then my insecurities are like, does she think I'm lazy?
No.
Yeah.
No, during all the wounding, the one thing I said to you was, I know that you say consistently that time is your greatest asset.
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
Yeah. I say it a lot.
And I said, and if that time is spent with generative mental activity, right? Of whether it's meditation, whether it's thinking beautiful thoughts about the world, whether it's reading, whether it's loving on the baby, right? Whatever your time is spent, as so long as it is life-giving and joyous and restful and generative. I love this word generative. I am here for it. When that time becomes criticism, righteousness, thought patterns that are deadening, that are destructive, I'm not here for that. And I would hope you would say the same thing about my love of my work. When my work is generative and I am flowy and the world is being bettered, yay, we cheer. When my work is causing unhealthy habits, death, destruction in me, no.
That's nuanced because
Go.
you show up so well for your people.
Oh.
And you are also a professional and you are paid to show up so well for your people. And do you push it like past limits of comfortableness? I would say yes, consistently. And you do pay for it. And then, scary thing to say, the people around you pay for it.
Right, which is what you invited me to look at recently.
Yeah.
And I've been doing a survey of all my peeps, and they all had different kind of standpoints on this, and my professionals. I've been asking everybody, because this is why I have a team around me, is that hilariously Trey manifested this business and believed this business would succeed, and it is, and it's joyous and wonderful. And I get to control my schedule, and so I have enjoyed a certain schedule for a long amount of time. And I've recently seen that schedule is leaving me pretty depleted on my weekends, to say the least. And so, yeah, I talked to people. I sketched out on a notebook and then on a napkin a few different zhuzhing options, and spent, again, and everybody had a slightly different feedback for me. Some people were like, I don't know, you really had talked with Trey about this being a season where you try out the New York thing, right? Like, no, yes, you are more tired and you were committing to a certain type of test right now. So I know why you are, is what a few of my dear close ones said. And I was like, thank you for that feedback. Thank you for the reminder that this was a joint family decision that we were doing this. And I get to move things around. And I wouldn't have moved things around if you hadn't offered loving observations. Yeah. It's different than the observation you offered when I was in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was not a loving observation.
Higher desire partner for making money currently.
You answer that one, because I feel like you have a
I think it's you. And this is the interesting one for me, where I feel like it's shifted over the last couple of years since the business has taken off. And then when I have calmed down, as far as I work in software sales, so when I have calmed down as far as like acquiring new clients and volume, mass, where I'm really just kind of watering the garden versus tilling more so I can make more garden, get more water, get more fucking supplies, get all this shit.
Yeah.
It's really taking care of what I have right now versus acquiring more.
Yeah. Okay.
What would you say?
To me, it has never felt like making more money. That doesn't drive me. Doesn't drive me. What drives me is the quality of my work, the scope of my work, the
Yeah, okay. Because
that doesn't drive me.
our businesses are different where it's like the quality of my work, in my opinion, it's very easy to be a high quality, what I do. Not many people choose it, how to operate, how I operate, but it's very simple. And then once you're there, it's almost on autopilot because of residuals.
I think you're
Yes and
too
no,
honest.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
very good job.
yeah, it is not as nuanced as someone's individual problems, which you key on intently for an hour to an hour and a half at a time, and then do a half hour of homework.
Yeah.
Like, we do not do the same thing. So my business, yes, one of the big markers is how profitable can I make this while taking care of my people and myself.
Yeah. And it just doesn't
And it
drive me.
can't be your focus.
No.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me reinvite something where, a breadwinner.
I would say hire desire partner to grow my business. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so too.
I would
Currently,
say that.
yeah. And I
again,
feel like it has...
I loved what you, yes.
Yeah, I feel like it's changed ever since like 2021, 2022 for me. Yeah. Because it became so stressful for me and I wasn't handling it well.
No.
Yeah.
No,
And
I
you saw it.
I
Yeah, you
watched
saw it.
It was, no.
Fucking sucked.
It wasn't pleasant for you. It was not enjoyable.
Uh-uh.
And what I'm doing is highly enjoyable.
Yeah. Huh.
Like, I adore my work and my clients. Shout out to any of you. So much. Like, deeply. And so it's funny because it's like when I'm in the client day, every time a client comes on the screen or walks in my in-person office, it is like a jolt of joy. And I am not joking. Every time. My hour, 90 minutes with them, life-giving. Everything else that comes with a business growing is the thing that is hard.
Yeah, get it on the back end for 3 hours because the fucking Squarespace portal isn't sending the automatic updates via email, and you got to talk to customer
Poor Trey
service, all
has
that
to hear
bullshit.
about all of that stuff.
I've been there. I've lived it.
All of a sudden, yes, it was sending my clients UTC, you guys know, like the wrong time zone of all of their appointment reminders.
And it's if anybody owns a small business or does anything that has to do with entrepreneurship, they'll know that occasionally they have to spend 6 hours doing bullshit.
I spent all of Tuesday redoing my schedule.
Correct.
Hours of just readjusting the times with which clients could schedule appointments.
Yeah.
That is the tough part of scale, of any business scaling.
Let's keep going rapid fire. Another high desire, low desire. Adventures.
Ooh. Oh,
We can also say
Are we
say
tied
mutual.
for that
yeah,
one?
can we say mutual?
We love a good adventure.
You're the higher desire partner for a new adventure.
Yes.
I am the higher desire partner for the same old adventure. I play the same fucking golf course over and over again. There's 1,000 ways to play it.
No, you're in video game from the 90s?
Yeah, I haven't played in
You need to play
6
your
months,
game.
a year. Yeah, but I love that game.
Yeah. And that's
From
good adventure.
1997. Yeah.
Yeah. An adventure. Okay. Higher desire, lower desire for cooking food.
Interestingly enough, I think it's me. I have a higher desire for cooking food, and specifically for you to cook food because she is a phenomenal. She's like a restaurant
For
grade
me to
chef.
cook food.
We've got chicken noodle soup downstairs. Holy shit! Don't come over here. It's not
Do
for
not
you.
eat our soup. It's so good.
She put chicken bone broth, not just stock, but bone broth, and then there's 2 like full chickens in there. It's just protein packed.
Trey had a cold.
I'm gonna get so fucking jacked.
So much turmeric. Don't
So
drop
much
it on
turmeric.
anything white. It will stain. There's no going back.
We're black. Honey, look at me. Look at me. I'm in all black. What else?
Okay, well, higher desire, lower desire for
And
sex.
then I want. Okay, great, but I want to tie it. Like I want that one to be the end.
Oh, he wants to be that. Okay.
So do you want any others? Because we can do a quick podcast, do a
Adventure.
quickie.
I was
quickie
thinking
cutie.
hosting.
Yeah. What other? Okay, moving.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
mutual at this point?
Mutual.
Oh, investing. I would say me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Higher
I
desire
think higher
for-
desire for building a really strong retirement portfolio.
Yeah, really strong portfolio. I have a high desire for you to do so, like with your chips.
Yeah, very much.
Health, mutual.
Mutual. Yeah.
Maybe I win a little bit
I think it fluctuates.
because I'll drink 6 beers at a time, but you'll have more drinks than me on a week.
Yeah.
Not that I keep count or anything.
It's very, very different how we approach those things.
Growth. I think
Growth,
it's you,
me. Oh, rest time. You.
me.
Yeah.
We're built differently also, and we acknowledge that I'm a projector and she's a generator. And what's it called again? The
Human design.
Yeah, human design. Look it up. We're not talking about it right now.
People did find our old podcast though. It started to go get a little traction.
Don't go into our old podcast.
So we need to do a new one because I know so much more.
Do not
And I
go
did
into
that.
our old archives.
And I was like, whoa, these two didn't know diddly squat. People were correcting things.
Oh,
and I was
jack
like,
shit.
I was like, yeah, I know.
They're
I
wrong.
didn't know that then.
They're
but
wrong.
That we were wrong.
Don't listen to
Always call us out on the things. It's so fun to learn with you guys. Yeah. No, what I think is fun is that it's just okay to have higher and lower desires for things.
Let's wrap it up. Sex.
Go.
Higher desire, lower desire.
You.
You go.
No, but you were the higher desire partner.
Yeah.
And
Does that ever feel overwhelming? Because, okay, for this one, that means you control sex, according to old Schnarchy. So you control sex. How does that feel?
This is not a fair question because this is my work. But yes, it is.
I think it's a fair question because it's your work.
A heavy burden to carry. To be quietly honest, it's a heavy burden to carry because I absolutely know that I am keeping you from the sex you would have sometimes. Yeah.
Keeping me.
Yeah. 2 nights ago, I was on the first full day of my period.
Yeah.
And you were just saying dirty nothings as we fell asleep. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking in my head, la 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 la.
Oh, because you didn't want to hear it.
I had no capacity for it, but you were having so much fun sharing it.
Thanks, babe.
You were having so much fun sharing it, and I was like, "It's okay. You are heavily bleeding. You are, whoa!" Like, and this is my first menstrual cycle, y'all. After the whole thing, so this has been emotional. I was just laying there thinking, the lack of desire, your LDP, sweet girl, does not need to shut down this fun thing Trey is saying right now about how much he desires you. And this it was so carnal. He was having so much fun.
I was. And you know, the interesting thing for that, the gift was for you.
It was.
The gift was for you because part of our reconnection and part of our coming back together is like you asked for like, hey, I want to be centered. I want to be loved on. I want to be all these things. And it was to let you know after all these years of sleeping with the same old bag of bones, how much I like cherish and just am addicted to like you. Like I just fucking love you. So yeah, the gift was for you. Is that a gift that I am giddy to give and one of my favorite things in the world? To use words out loud that are highly erotic? Yes. But also, yeah, the gift was for you. So thank you for receiving that, honey. Even like in your unique way of like, la, 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 la. That's not an ouch or a boo-boo.
No,
it's not a hurt
I purposely,
feeling.
you were on, it was like he was giving me a moment of written, like what do you call it? Spoken word?
Yeah,
like poetry?
Like a poem? Slam poetry.
It was like slam poetry.
Because you're my slam piece. And also, for clarification, this was not to initiate sex.
No.
We were both falling asleep, and that's what it was, and that's where it stopped. It was not to, like, get her in the mood. That would have been for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it was just for me to say a bunch of dirty fucking things to my wife
Yep.
and fall asleep.
Yep. And I knew that. But that's the life of a LDP.
Does it ever feel overwhelming of like,
Yeah.
do you ever, that's for me, baby, I don't ever feel like you're not giving me the sex that I require or like genuinely.
That's right.
Or I need or demand. Like we make opportunities for sex. That's wonderful. And things can get renegotiated at any time. And like I have a lovely masturbatory practice, which you encourage. And I know you're a busy, busy lady.
I know. And everything he writes in the book is my lived experience as the LDP. It's okay. It is okay. I think why I love how he puts it so much is that is exactly my lived experience. And it doesn't need to be something I'm ashamed of. Hilariously, I love sex and want sex often. Often. And yet, in this partnership dynamic that I am in, I am the LDP and you are the HDP.
Where in the previous partnership that you were the HDP and he was the LDP, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, now hindsight's 2020.
Yeah.
But yes, and I need lots of people out there are in heterodynamics without a gay spouse that doesn't know they're gay. And the person in the female body is the HDP. And they think there's something wrong with them. People call them nymphomaniacs and sex addicts because our culture so says that men are always the one who wants sex more. And that is not true. Mm-hmm. It is not true at all.
Yeah.
And so...
She could be drying up boners too.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's also just an HDP and an LDP. So you just contributed to the slut shaming. Good job.
Slut shaming.
Why is she drying up boners?
For a variety of different reasons. You should read the book.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to say that women have been told that they're nymphomaniacs and sex addicts when they want sex more.
Oh, I
don't
read it
want
as
to
he
call
had the
you.
problem.
No, sorry.
That he didn't want to like give her the.
You don't. There's nothing wrong with your desire for sex. It's
give her
beautiful.
the cake. Put the hat on. Happy birthday.
And in the same way, there is nothing wrong with the woman in a heterodynamic who wants sex more.
Do you think
that is
we
what
have,
I'm trying to say.
Do you think we have a sex problem?
You want to just restart it? Just restart it.
No. 8 minutes. Do you think we have a sex problem?
No, I don't think there are really sex problems.
Do you think we have a sex problem? Do you think we have any issues that... This is funny. This is funny asking like the... Because she's like, you shouldn't be asking me this way. That's on her face.
Do I think we have a sex problem?
Yeah. As the LDP and me as the HDP.
Ooh.
Yeah, or individually. Let's answer this interdependently.
Okay. Am I in this scenario where I'm answering this
Your
question?
name is Lauren Rogers in this scenario, and this is your lived experience. This isn't a hypothetical.
Wait, am I getting into character? No, this is just
legit. This is literally
This is
you,
legit.
honey.
No, I don't think we have a sex problem. Do you think we have a sex problem?
Not at all, no.
Okay.
I love our sex life.
Okay.
And I love our dynamic, and I love being the HDP.
Okay.
And I love that you're in, like, I'm using the quotes, control of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't, also, I never feel controlled, or I never feel like put into a, I don't know, corner of a room or something. And then there's a line drawn on the ground. That was an episode of I Love Lucy. They cut the house down the middle.
Mm-hmm. No. In the book, he continues to go on to talk about this idea of a reflected sense of self. And how so many people, especially in male bodies, were conditioned to think that unless their wife was consistently wanting them, they weren't doing enough. Like they didn't have a strong enough sense of self unless there was constantly desire coming at them.
I get that.
Which is where this can get really messy and why he starts the entire book with this idea of an HDP and an LDP.
Cool.
I think we don't have a sex problem because you have a really well-defined sense of self that continues to get stronger. And I continue to define my sense of self. And that is your job and my job, to be able to stand on what Schnarch calls the 4 points of balance. And the first one is a strong, flexible self. That you can put offers out there for sex. You can put requests out there for sex into what we call the third domain. And I can consider them. Or I could say, ooh, not this, but that. Or actually, I would love to have sex with you, but a bath really would be beautiful first. Can we work that into? Or I'm going to need some decompression time after work. Or could we schedule a weekend away or a staycation? We have developed tools to speak about this. Or it's something like, you know what I could really use is a great long work day, a workout, time with Wednesday S, and then I'm going to be horny as fuck when I get home because all of those things arouse me. They put me in a state of like, I love my life, which is all a definition of me, is a definition of self, which then I can bring to this partnership and play with.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think we have a sex problem, not because of HDP, LDP, but because we understand that it is our separate job to take care of ourselves.
Fuck yeah. And then we put offers out there.
Yeah.
Same thing for me, where it's like, it can be something, I want to wait. We're going to wait days. Like, save your orgasms. We're going to do this. We're going to wait till our Sunday ritual, or we're going to go check into our hotel. Or we're going to go on vacation. Or it's like, honey, I'm having a really stressful time. Do you have any ability for me to mount you and just fire away? And then it's like, how much? Then you can negotiate. You can say yes, no, or negotiate. It's like, you got 5 minutes. And I go, great. I only need 2.
Now, early on in our relationship, it was really interesting because I had come out of a 10-year relationship where I was starved for sexual connection. And then I had been in my slut era where I was getting sex, few and far between.
Wasn't very good.
And so coming into relationship with you, and this is where it can get confusing because it's the initial stage of symbiosis and meshment and everybody's not actually their realest self. And so I couldn't get enough of you early on, right? It was sex multiple times a day. It was blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people, even at Soho houses, they'll be like, how do I keep that? And I'm like, oh, I'm probably not going to keep it because it is a state of elevated hormonal attraction. It is a chemical like upset inside of our bodies. It's super fun. And I remember the days at the Parkmont where I said, can I talk to you about something? I haven't been getting up to do my typical journaling practice because I feel bad getting out of bed.
Yeah.
Do you remember this?
Yes, I do.
And that was kind of the first instance where it was a clear defined HDP, LDP. It wasn't that I didn't want sex. I just really wanted that journaling time.
You didn't want that type of sex.
I didn't want that type of sex.
At that time.
Right.
What was my response?
Babe, get out of bed. Trey's just never been, no, you're not that. And you understand that desire is multifaceted, which is beautiful.
People keep ants, okay? So imagine like a giant aquarium full of ants and like this beautiful thing, and then you feed them like roaches, or what I've seen online. And at first, the ants will literally go into attack mode where something is present, like there's an intruder, there's something, they switch into like this warlike mode. After a while, these ants will not, because the prey comes down and they just calmly, because they're used to it at this point.
Yeah, right. A lot of us do a lot of different things early on in a new circumstance.
Bingo.
Yeah. And
thank you for saying, I forgot my point as soon as I started explaining the ants. I was like, holy shit, what in the fuck does this have to do with?
They're in a trauma response, which is slightly different than the process of limerence and lust. But yeah.
Thanks for saving me there.
I saved you. I would love, if you're listening to this episode today and you're like, but I really loved the beginning season, go to sexedforyou.com/free consult, because this is one of my favorite things to talk about. My clients are going to be laughing out loud who are listening to this episode, because I am obsessed with this developmental model of relationships right now.
Sex after this podcast, yes or no?
No, I've got to go to clients.
Thank you.
But yeah, I think that it is a really neat concept, and please let us know, like go into the comments and let us know if you're the LDP or HDP for sex, because it's a really fun conversation to have, and then to feel into the nuances of, how can the HDP more massage, more get to know what the LDP loves, and how can the LDP stand in, it's okay to be an LDP, like there is nothing wrong with us.
Let's have more of these talks. HDP, LDP. Yeah. This is fascinating. Let's share how we do it, since we don't have a sex problem.
Thanks for coming to this episode of the Partnership Podcast with Lauren and Trey. Isn't it nice? We're back. We love each other again. Please take what you like, leave the rest. These are our opinions and random opinions of people like David Schnarch. And I am so glad you're here. You have a right to self-determination and informed decision-making. If you heard something today and you're like, I want to know about Schnarch, you can go to sexedforyou.com/free consult and request a free consult with me. Bye.